somewhere in the scripture it says it's appointed to man to die but once. Well, okay, but
it's telling you not going to reincarnate. But...
Okay. And it's been alluded to a lot. That's
all that was a poke at the people that believe in reincarnation. But honestly, you got to look and go, well, Jesus talked about it.
And how much of the inner you has encountered familiar things that you have no way of being familiar with on this world, in this lifetime? Or you be thinking about something and then it starts popping up. And you're not mentioned it, you just thought it, and it starts popping up. So there's far more to this whole thing than we're aware of. And to not search in every direction, I mean, I'm not saying run wildly into things you don't understand. Find out what the hell you're doing before you start off at it as much as you can. That man, that's what he does.
Have always said, if it doesn't fit this narrative,
right.
Look, that's how we got the dualism of orthodox and heresy.
Yeah.
You either believe this or you don't. And if you don't, you're on that other side. You're a heretic. Will tell you that their scriptures are scriptures. The Hindus will tell you that their holy books are
inspired by God.
Right.
Absolutely.
So why we know that? Why wouldn't we look in every direction?
Right. Like the Nag Hammadi. I mean, it's
probably from the 3rd century. It's probably 300 years after Jesus, but it was buried away, and there are certain books that were not part of the canon. In the 3rd century,
it was
when the canon was nailed down.
And that's when
everything went underground and was hidden.
Had to, because
they were going to be burned.
They were destroying everything. Holy mackerel. Who's responsible for burning the Alexandria?
That's Christians. And what they didn't burn, the Muslims did later after they came in, because if it didn't say anything about Allah or Muhammad, it wasn't necessary.
Right. Oh, yeah, man.
And if it did say something about Allah or Muhammad, it was probably wrong, so they just burned it all. This is how you live your life in accordance to what I tell you to do right now. Okay, that was what the Old Testament said. But it wasn't store up your treasures for a kingdom. There was no kingdom of heaven with Yahweh.
Kingdom of heaven is within you. That's what Jesus said.
Well, but none of that was preached
in the
Old Testament.
No.
Point.
No.
It doesn't apply. Christianity is a completely different religion.
It's supposed to be a connection to the source of life.
Just a higher power. As we said, the real reason that we believe in a God is look around you. Things are too perfect by formation, by nature.
I have to be me. And in being me, I can be a better me. And the desire and the efforts into that are fuel. Maybe more than that. I want more. There is more. And if I'm not pursuing more, then I'm not following them. You know, it's not about the rules and everything. It's about the heart and the desire to go that direction and be willing to do what it takes. Okay, be different. I
don't know that
be a better person.
What it is that more represents, though. What is it that we want? And I think we've got to come right back down to what you just read. That Jesus wants us to live a better life here and enjoy our life here.
Right.
And we will be rewarded. We may not know what that reward is.
And it doesn't matter.
No, I don't need that reward, that carrot and straw. Okay?
No, that's not the important part.
The important part is what we have in front of us. Is our life now.
Become who we're supposed to be.
Right. And I think that's what we've got to strive for.
Well, of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is, and there's a lot to wade through. like we've said time and time again, look at all the stuff that's out there. Even so that when you do hit the truth, and the truth is presented to people, unless they're spiritually open to it, it's not going to hit, it'll hit their heart, but whether they're aware of it or not is another thing.
Everybody don't have the eyes and ears.
No, that's the sad part that I'm getting to. Those with an ear, let them hear.
That's the whole thing.
That's exactly it. Here we are. I know there's more. I don't know that there's anybody that can tell me anything. I mean, it's not like, oh, I know everything. I'm always open to the truth from whichever direction it's coming from. And I hear profound things right in the middle of irreverent things. It's like the guy said, I see God everywhere.
Well, yeah, if you believe in a higher power, you can see God everywhere.
And the Spirit's constantly there, shifting, drifting, hard to pinpoint, but you know it's there. It's like the pantry and the different things that run on in there. That's chaos with a vein of sanity that runs through it that keeps it all together. Somehow. Sometimes I stand there and scratch my head and wonder how it happened, but it happens.